Hey guys, welcome back to Hypno's Travels. My name's Hypno. This is now episode 23. Yeah guys, so it's been, I would say probably the longest it's ever been between episodes since my Let's Play's been going. Well, I guess that's not true because I stopped doing my Let's Play, when 1.9 pre-release came out and all that nonsense. Yeah, moved into my new place. I got things set up. Still unpacking a little bit. I'm still being a little lazy about that, but that's fine. It'll all get done in time. Yeah, came back over to our starting point house here. I don't know why. I still really like this, little thing. It's nice and quaint. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I noticed that these cows keep migrating over and getting in with the sheep. I don't know why that keeps happening. I guess it's because they keep glitching through these fences as the chunks load and unload or whatever, so that's kind of annoying. I don't know if I should even worry about trying to fix that or not. Whatever, not a big deal. So I've been spending a lot of time in our branch mine and in this house, actually. Hey, buddy. Hello. No bark? Nothing? Not even a little to something? There you go. Good boy. Yeah, so down in the branch mine here, been doing a little bit of stuff here. I put in an infinite spring, and when I originally did this branch mine, there was places like that prevented me to go through because there was lava in the way. Like there's just too much. I just kind of went around it. But since I think it was 1.1 where they updated obsidian to mine faster. I've decided to cut through all that lava, turn it all into obsidian, and start collecting it. You can see here that I've collected quite a bit. It's like 86 pieces in this first level here. Started cleaning out all the important resources and things. And then I came up and I made a second level here. It's almost mirrors the exact same thing from below. Oops, I forgot to fill that in. Don't want any accidents. Almost mirrors everything from downstairs, except this floor is shifted over one. So we're up 2 blocks. The ceiling of the other branch below, the other floor below, is 2 blocks below me. And this, I believe the shafts down there go along this block, so we're over one from there, just so we can try and kind of get a view of all the blocks, all the resources, things like that easier. So I went through and I mined all this out. They all go down the same length as always. Let's see if we go down this one. I believe they're about 100 blocks. I don't remember exactly how much it is. I think I originally measured it out to be 100 blocks down here. And see some of the obsidian that I've cut through. A little more right here. And some along this corner. There's a big pool of lava back here that I cut through. And then I didn't do the center part. This is like where the main shaft comes down. And then the other side of the branch is down this way. So I've been collecting a lot of resources here. The main reason why I came back here to do this is because I was out of cobble. I needed a big supply of it. Well, I guess more correctly, I needed smooth stone. But, oh, missing a torch. I'm so OCD about my branch mines. Yeah, I needed cobble, well, smooth stone for more stone brick because I've been working on the main base a bit. Oh, looks like my hunger meter's going down. Yeah, so my cobblestone has spilled over. Got a full double chest here. It's spilled over to here. Some dirt and some gravel and flint that I've collected. Also from the branch. And then these are all the important stuff that we're looking for. You can see I collected a whole bunch more obsidian from this floor. That's, over 100. I'm not going to count it. 45 lapis lazuli blocks. When you use fortune on lapis lazuli, it is so incredible. I think from one vein I got like 45 single pieces of lapis. It was like from 4 or 5 ores or something. Just crazy. Gold and iron. You know, I was expecting a lot more iron than this, to be honest. I remember it being a lot more frequent. Well, I'm not really complaining. And then 36 diamond, that's cool. Really can use that diamond. I've gone through, gosh, I would say 2 diamond picks with efficiency, or not efficiency, unbreaking 3. Well, yeah, they're efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Already on this branch. And then when I was done with this one, I was like, oh, let's keep going. So I made a 3rd floor. And this is the top of the branch, but I'm not going to go any higher than this. This is Y14 is my eye level. I think diamond still spawns until Y18. I'm not sure. I think they might have changed it in 1.0, but I don't really need to go diamond hunting specifically anymore. So this is, you know, the cobblestone, gravel, and dirt from this floor. And I only got 16 diamonds from here, a lot less than from below, but, you know, it's pretty random. More iron, gold, did better on gold this level. And then more lapis. I don't really know what I'm going to do with all this lapis, but I got it. But I don't know if I don't think I said that before, but downstairs I got so much redstone. Just crazy. Lots of coal. How much did I get down here? Yeah, look at that. That's almost 27 stacks. I think it's 9 per row, so. And then the coal, not so much here because I've been using it to smelt and things like that. I've taken some back to the main base, etc. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and load up on some of this stuff, carry it back over to the main base because that was the whole point of this. I just kind of wanted to keep it stored here, show you guys what I got per floor just so you can have a general idea. And I will meet you back at the main base. Okay guys, so not quite to the main base yet, but I know you guys are curious on, you know, the totals of everything I got, so here we go, 52 diamond there. It's actually a little bit better than that, I'll explain in a minute. 29 blocks of iron, 9 blocks of gold, 54 blocks of lapis lazuli, a little over 3 stacks of obsidian, and more coal than I can carry. Oh man, I've been branch mining. I think I spent Saturday the entire day doing nothing but branch mining. I just needed the resources. Like I said, I was completely out of, you know, cobblestone to make the smooth stone and stone brick out of. You know, after I got done doing all that mining, I got to thinking about it. My Silk Touch pick, I've had this for quite a while now, and you know, it's I bet that's generic B. I've had this for a while now, and you can see the durability is only halfway. Well, I have another one of these picks, completely full, and yeah, don't check your Skype. That's me. And you know, I was thinking about it, and it's probably more efficient to just go through and mine smooth stone than to smelt mine the cobble and then, you know, smelt it down to the smooth stone or whatever. But I don't know. I got so much coal, I'm never going to be able to use it all. Okay. So, not only have I been doing that branch mining, but in the last week or so, I have also... Okay, hold on. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. That was generic B. Okay, so like I was saying, I've been doing a little bit of work off camera here. And, you know... I got to thinking about it, and I wasn't liking the way that I had these chests set up. I had them right up against the main wall, the outside wall here. There was only one block to walk behind them, and I got to thinking about it. I was like, no, I don't really want to do that. It doesn't look too good. I did like the way how, you know, I had the 3 glowstone around the outside wall. I liked the way that looked. But the problem was back here, these chests were too close together. There was only 3 blocks of space between them, I think. Or maybe it was only 1 block of space. And you couldn't really see, you couldn't really see the way this opening here. Oh man, this was a big project. So I ended up ripping out all the chests, all the stuff that I've done, moved it out from the back of the wall here. I think the back of them were right like this. and then I moved them out like 4 blocks, maybe 3 blocks, and then I moved them over like 2 blocks and set them all back up again. I had to do it, you know, with all 3 sides. Oh man, that was a project. That took a long time. Yeah, so now we got like a little walkway behind, which I think is kind of cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for, but I really believe that the way that this base is set up, the chests were just too far apart to begin with. Oh, whoops. Full inventory. I need to drop that stuff off. Yeah, these chests were just too far apart. I mean, it was kind of a long walk from one side to the other. And then moving them closer, I think, kind of helps that problem, brings things a little bit closer together. So the inside area is slightly smaller than it was before. I mean, you probably can't really notice. I mean, this is still a large area. But it was just something that I felt that I needed to do. Another thing that I noticed when I was moving these chests around was that my base here wasn't perfectly square. Oh, man, that was annoying. So after I moved everything around and I got them to the chests to where I wanted them to be, I noticed against this back wall here, where was it? I think it was, yeah, this last one, like the corner of this right here was like right up against this wall. I mean, there was no way you could fit through here with this, even spread this far apart in this arrangement. It turns out that I miscounted when I made the floor of this base. I had made it 66 blocks long, but it was only 62 blocks wide. So I had to tear the stuff down again. I had to tear down the sides again, both of them, and extend the base 2 blocks this way and 2 blocks that way to keep, you know, it perfectly centered the way it was. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look like I've done a lot here, but I have done quite a lot of, you know, nitpicking, I guess you could say. Oh, yeah, I need to grab those stone bricks that I left over here. There we go. Okay, so let's go up top, and I'll show you what this is looking like from above. I thought this is kind of cool. This might be the start of our balcony like I was talking about before. I don't know. But with the chests moved out, there was like, you know, quite a bit of distance between the wall and here, and I decided to fill it all in. I just think that makes it look better. So now we got kind of like a walkway up here. And kind of, you know, see the base and everything that's going on back there. Watch the chest disappearing. So yeah, I think this is coming along pretty well, guys. I've been, like I said, I've just been doing like, you know, a lot of shuffling things around, moving things. All the stone brick requires so much cobblestone, so I had to go branch mining for like a full day. Well, I didn't really need to do it for that long, but I wanted to get a good supply. I'm going to still have to bring all that stuff over and fill up my chests. It was nighttime, now it's daytime. Talk about transition. So anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I did end up having to move these animals. They were right up against this back wall over here before I moved it in. So they were in the way, they had to go. So I just kind of, you know, centered them for now. These guys are still going to get their own island at some point. You know, I was talked out of, you know, doing the 8 directions out of this base into 4. I was, you know, it was suggested that I should do them diagonally out, like through the corners have the openings instead of like through the sides. I don't know. I kind of like the way this looks right now. I think this kind of looks good. We got, you know, 3 or I guess 4 paths in and out of the base, and they could all go to like their own separate little islands or whatnot. Before I said that I collected some diamond and I got even more than what I'd counted there. What I meant by that is, you know, I had these diamond blocks here, but originally, before I had, or not, I guess these are diamond ore blocks. I had actual diamond blocks here. I had one here and one here, so that was 18 diamonds. So I replaced that with the 2 ore blocks. So I, you know, got, I don't know, something like 10 diamond back out of that. Right now we're sitting at 106 diamonds, so I don't think we're hurting on diamonds at all. Okay. So, you know, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do behind these chests. I mean, we got this room to work with, and I kind of like how it's, you know, feels like a hidden passage back here. I guess what we could do is maybe put like stairs that go down to the experience farm instead of using this hatch over here. Maybe we could have it so it goes down to some kind of like a rail system. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different things we can do back here. It's not really like fast travel around the base. It's easier just to go from the inside. But I mean, I don't know. It just kind of feels cool having like a little maintenance area, I guess. Yeah, when I was putting this together, I forgot to put lights back here. So I, you know, rounded the corners on the inside, sealed this all up. I had these torches back here behind, you know, each one of these where the chests are. But I never put any back here along this curvature area. So I was poking back, you know, checking out this area after I got everything set up. And I was, you know, right here, was looking at something. Oh, I think I was replacing these blocks is what I was. I was replacing the diamond and replacing... I had the iron ore block, or not, the iron block down here, and I replaced those with the iron ore blocks instead. And as I was doing that, a creeper snuck up on me. It must have spawned like right over there. Oh man, I haven't jumped that bad in so long. Luckily, it didn't take out any of these blocks, but did blow like this whole wall open. Like a lot of this dirt down here had to replace. Oh man, I really had to quit playing for like a good half an hour after that. It just shook me so bad. I was just not expecting it at all. You know, you feel like you're all safe and stuff back here, and then something like that happens. I think this might be extra. Yes. Okay. Replace that. Yeah, I guess the only other thing that I've done around here, which really isn't that big of a deal, was right down this hatch. I've replaced all the cobblestone and ugliness they had down here with smooth stone just to make it look a little nicer. I mean, it's not really a big deal. You know, I'm thinking it might be kind of cool to take, you know, the ceiling of this all the way up. You know, dig it all the way to the surface, maybe put a glass roof on there and have this kind of like, you know, open to the sky. I don't know. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but then again, it would get rid of all of our grass above, so it was just like one of those ideas that'd be like, it would be kind of cool if you could see down there, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to start working on the inside of this base pretty soon. Like I said, I believe in the last episode, I really want to get rid of these torches. Those are annoying me a lot. I want to get rid of those animals, get them all off into their own, you know, separate island so I don't have to, you know, constantly hear them all the time. And yeah, I think that is probably going to do it for today's episode, guys. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter one. I don't really have a lot to, you know, work on, just kind of talking about what I've done, you know, while I can do it. Whoops. So let me know what you guys think about this wall and this, I guess, the opening designs. I really think this looks a lot better with the chests spaced apart, having the 3x3 entrances on every side like that. I guess we can extend the balcony out a little bit more, or we can just keep it like what it is right now. I think it's, you know, like 4 blocks wide, which isn't too obtrusive at all. I think it looks kind of good. Maybe we could do like half steps or something, like every other block, kind of like a castle wall style. I don't know. This really isn't supposed to be a castle. I don't really know what this is supposed to be be honest with you. Oh yeah, one more thing. I was going to start setting up the mob spawner, the hostile mob spawner, but we got the animals in the way right now. But the thing is, they are changing, all the mob AI. So the hostile mob spawner that I showed for 1.9 might not work for 1.2 when that comes out. And that brings up another point. So that's why I'm holding off on the mob spawner for right now. But that brings up another point. In 1.2, they're adding the jungles. Now, being that this is an older world, I'm not going to get the jungles unless I use something like NBT Edit, and then I can change, the Minecraft rendering engine to the newer version, and so it will spawn the jungles. But if you do that, we're going to have the same problem like we did transitioning from 1.7.3 to 1.8 when they redid all the biomes and all that stuff, like these ugly chunk edges and, chunk error borders or whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to have that everywhere. The starting point house, which is now in a taiga biome, you get the evergreen pine tree forest with the snow on them and the ice. That is no longer considered a taiga biome in 1.2. I'm not sure what it is. So that's kind of a problem, I guess. I mean, we don't spend a lot of time over there, so it's not a huge issue. I did check over here. This was my main concern, that this whole ocean would turn into like a swamp or something ugly like that. But no, this looks pretty good still. It's still, I didn't see any dark swampy waters out here, which was a relief for me. But you don't know. I don't know. This could be like a snow biome or something weird happening like that. But yeah, other than that, I think I am okay with the new rendering engine, but it's just like one of those things like, oh man, we just started a new world, or at least it feels like it just started it. I mean, we're 23 episodes into it, and now it's, either deal with the ugly chunk borders or start a new world, or just, don't get the jungle biomes, which I don't want to do because those are pretty cool. So you got that to think about as well. All right, guys, I think I've, rambled on long enough. It's been a while since the last episode, like I said, and I've just been doing a lot of, little things around here. Well, what seems like little things, but in reality took a long time to, move all this stuff around, mine all the cobblestone, smelt it all, and etc., etc. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.